Okay. I guess we're live now. How many seconds? Okay. Right. Hello everyone. So the time as I, do this live stream is 3:30 on Saturday, the 28th of March 2026. That's a lot of people already joining. How the hell have you been notified about this? But anyways, hello there. So I'm here in this weird setup. Like my current backdrop is this, just a clutter of things. Don't mind that. I do think it's a nice odd addition to this, and then all you see is this at the back, so I think it complements the entire thing. As in, this thing is messy, the thing at the back is also messy. Apologies. Oh boy. Unstable connection, apparently. Oh boy. Okay, maybe I should move a bit. I'll just move my phone a bit. Okay. I think, yeah. Yeah, anyways, how's things? How's everything in life? Look at me. I just had a haircut. Like, you already saw my explanation, my small explainer on the Bangsamoro Autonomous Region in Muslim Mindanao. And yes, that's the first video I made with this haircut. So I got this haircut back in Wednesday. So yeah. It's been a few days now. It does look nice. It does look nice on me. Like this hair, the sides. Yeah, it does look good with this in it. Yep. I still have thinning hair, but I am fixing that. Intangible. Who the... Oh, hi Kate. Yawa ka Kate. Putang ina mo Kate. Oh, okay, I think you left. Ay, do. Ikaw, Kate. Yan lang ka. What's up, Dan? Okay naman ko. Ikaw, Kate. Baki, Kate. Wah. 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 Bakiki. Yes, that's its actual surname, by the way. Bakiki. And the translation for frog is Baki, which we do also call him that. Anyways, what else? Like the life. I mean, ikaw bahala, Ki. You like maninood ng live. Ikaw ra po na. Imo ra po na nga decision. Imo ra po na nga decision. But anyways, what else should we talk about? Like, I'm just here doing whatever the hell this is and looking a bit on my phone to see who's, or what's happening. Let's see here. Oh, what the hell? Why are there so many people are joining in? What the damns? What's Divino Rayo Ali? Marielle Masuso. Goodness me. Sarah Angela. What the hell? What's your Angela? Uh, hello, Kuya Renan. I'll be honest, I really don't know what I'm going to talk about. Um, there is one I can, or I would like to talk about. Hold on, let me look it up first. Wow, multiple people. Woozy Haze 39? So it's your Angela, what the hell? Jenny 04, what is it? What the hell? This one just do that. And then this thing. Whatever what the actual living hell. What the PSHS 27. What the damn. Okay, let's get those out of the way. Hold on. Okay, I have a screenshot. What? Lori Rosales followed the live creator. What the hell? I mean, thanks very much, I suppose, but what? You should look at the profile for a bit. Who? What's that? Selling Patron to the go. Okay, let me just read an article from the Philippine Daily Inquirer. Tycoon Ramon Ang is ready to drop Petron Corporation from his business empire, as he again offered to sell the oil giant back to the Philippine government amid the fuel crisis triggered by the Middle East war. So I am guessing Petron back then was a national corporation. How do you say, a state-owned corporation. It's not like state-controlled corporation, but it's state-owned. It's like a public broadcaster would be. Like, they're not controlled necessarily by the government, but they are owned by the government. Here's a quote from Ang, Ramon Ang. If the government wants to buy Petron from me, and if they think they can operate it better, then so be it. Ang, who leads Petron as president and CEO, told reporters on Friday. Petron, which is under conglomerate San Miguel Corporation, is the largest oil player in the Philippines. As the country's only oil refiner, Petron supplies about 40% of the total fuel requirements nationwide through its refinery in Bataan. The facility can process 180,000 barrels of oil per day. The government previously had a hold of Petron through the Philippine National Oil Corporation Incorporated. The state-run agency took over Esso Philippines, Petron's old name, during a global oil crisis in 1973. Jesus, what the hell are these people doing? But anyways, in 1994, PNOC agreed to a deal that allowed Saudi oil titan Aramco to secure a 40% stake in Petron. In 2008, Aramco unloaded its stake to London-based investment fund manager Ashmore Group for $550 million. Ang's SMC then took the reins of Petron following an option agreement with the Ashmore Group. SMC has been running Petron since 2009. According to Ang, he first floated this proposal to Congress in 2021. If the government believes the Tron under its ownership will better serve the Filipino people, especially in times like these, we are ready to sit down and make it happen. He reiterated. That's just... Alma Carbonell Pakis. The Carbonell's familiar. But anyways, Ang said both parties could pursue the settlement of payment in tranches at fair market valuation. We have never treated Petron as simply a profit center. We lost over 11 billion pesos in 2020, he said in a separate statement. Yeah, that's basically the entire article. Ramon Ang has stated once again that he has stated once more that he has opened or has offered once more the idea or brought up the idea of selling Petron back to the national government, or the Philippine national government. Oh my goodness, apologies. I don't know how to feel about that. I don't know if I should be happy, I should be disappointed, because I'm not really a smart man. I'm not that smart of a guy, not exactly a genius, but I don't know. I don't know how to feel, what to say about this. I mean, I guess you could be happy. Hold on. My phone was turned off, so I apologize. But anyways, you could say that you would be happy about this since since the national government will take the reins, will control an oil corporation once more, which is currently a very important asset here in the Philippines. Like, the Philippine government has enough money. Like, our GDP is around $400 billion. It isn't a lot, but it's definitely not nothing. And just on finances alone, you would be certain, you would be happy by the fact that there's this idea that a major asset, a major commodity would be taken over once more by the national government, which is a plus, because not just on finances alone, also the stability. Like, governments only collapse if, like, there's no there's no hierarchy involved. It's chaos all over. Like, if the money is not there, especially if the money is not there, then the government would collapse. But we have the money. It's not a lot. Like, it can only, it can only supply, or it can only subsidize the gas, the oil and gas for a time, not permanently, but it is long enough. Like, it's not like the Philippine government will not collapse immediately once it takes over Petron. But also, you could say that you would be utterly disappointed of the fact that the national government would take control once more of a major commodity, because it is controlled by the government. Like, the prices, the supply, like, everything in it is controlled by the government. Like, how, like, you could say it's very understandable that you would be very disappointed, upset maybe, that a that a how you say that a businessman, there you go, a businessman, a tycoon, a major player in our oil, in our national oil supply, would sell it back to the Philippine government because, as you may or may not know, corruption is rampant here in the Philippines. Like on all levels of government, from the barangay and sangguniang kabataan levels to the city and municipal level, then the provincial level, and then the national level. So, there's that. So, I can understand both arguments of, okay, yeah, we should sell it back, or, okay, yeah, you should sell it back to the national government, and the argument of, no, we shouldn't sell it back to the national government. So, both arguments are valid, I would say. So you can make up your own mind about this. Even if I have a concrete opinion about this, I will not shove it down your throats. I could speak about it, but that's because I have the freedom of speech. I think that's guaranteed under the Philippine Constitution. Like, every single person here in this country has freedom of speech. So I will disagree with you, but I'm not saying you can't say it. Just maybe you shouldn't. That's the thing. Okay. What else? Well, have you heard of the idea of abolishing the Sangguniang Kabataan? Well, I think you have. I think you have heard of the idea of abolishing our youth councils here in the Philippines. And I will make a lot of people here angry, but I do think we should get rid of it. Not right now. Like, I just don't want to get rid of it willy-nilly. Like, get rid of the Sangguniang Kabataan and then nothing else. Like, we should put a lot more reforms that will complement the Sangguniang Kabataan abolition. Like, we should make a lot more reforms than just abolishing the youth council, that it will make the abolition necessary. Like, we should make the argument that the Sangguniang Kabataan is unnecessary after these reforms. So, there's yeah. I do have ideas. Well, just one, really. I have one idea on how to make our legislatures more representative from the barangay level to the national level. First of all, we should consolidate a lot of barangays here in the Philippines. We shouldn't get rid of the barangay level, really. Like, the barangay level in the Philippines is unique, but also necessary. Because in a country like, say, Australia, it's a nation of less than 30 million people, so it only has 3 layers of government. But even then, let's take an example of a large city in Australia. Sydney. Sydney is located in the state of New South Wales, in the country of Australia. It is the largest city in the nation. It has around 5 million people living in it. I think that's correct. 5 million people. But the city itself does not have a local government unit. it is split into smaller councils, smaller council areas, where that's where the real governance takes in. So the Sydney thing, the Sydney name, is just an amalgamation of all of those councils that are considered Sydney. So that could be your argument for a barangay level. Like, I'm not saying the barangay level is redundant. Like, we already have a city level, but we should also have a barangay level, because let's take Iligan City, for example, the city where I live. It is a highly urbanized city. It has 42 barangays, I think. Hold on, let me check. It definitely has 40 something barangays, but let me look it up first. Barangays in Iligan City. 44 barangays. Okay. Ooh, it also classifies 15 of those barangays as urban and 29 of those barangays as rural. It even has ResearchGate here. Well. All right then. It has just as this thing first. Look at that. Security check required. Okay, verification successful. There it is. Ooh, look at that barangay map. Look at that. Boom. Look at that. That big green thing here. That's Barangay Rogon. And goodness me. Hold on. Let's see here. Yeah, I think this is just ResearchGate. This is just like a bit of research from, from Iligan, from the barangays of Iligan City. The colors are arranged in alphabetical order. So, yeah, we have 44 barangays here in Iligan City, which, yes, in the grand scheme of things, is not a lot. I think Iloilo City has a lot more barangays than 44. I think it has triple the amount of barangays here in Iligan City, but fair enough. It also has triple the population of Iligan City. I think it has around 1 million people in it. But I will check. Iloilo City population. Oh no, it's so wrong. Oh goodness me. Oh no. Iloilo City only has 470,000 people. That's just 100,000 more than Iligan City, but it somehow has a lot more barangays. I mean, but it is the most populous city in Western Visayas. So, damn. However, the 1 million figure is actually correct if you're talking about the metropolitan area, like the Iloilo Guimaras metropolitan area. That area has a population of 1 million people, not Iloilo City on its own, like Metro Iloilo, which somehow includes Guimaras. But anyways, we shouldn't abolish the barangay level because it really is important in a modern sense, but also historically, because I think barangay comes from like a boat of some sort. Barangay word origin. Yeah, it comes from balangay. What the hell? Wait, Cow Akuro. I mean, hello there? 161 followers and 9,998 following. Hoi, Hoi. I mean, Hoy as well. I don't know. I don't know how to react about this. Uh, anyways, the word barangay comes from balangay, which is a type of boat. As I said, there I go. It refers to a large wooden boat used by early Malay settlers to migrate to the Philippine Islands. So, yes. Ooh. During Spanish colonization, these communities were reorganized and often called barrios. Mean, we do still have barrios here in the Philippines, it's just a lot smaller. Unsay wa kakabalo unsay buhaton sa hoy. Ambot. Unsa man di akong buhaton na nang imong hoy. Gino ko. Let's not mind that. Apologies. Let's continue. Right. We shouldn't abolish the barangay level here in the Philippines. Like, it does serve a very important purpose. What we should do, though, is like, close money BG. Okay lang ni BG. But anyways, we should, how you say, we should reorganize a bit. Like, we should consolidate a lot of tiny barangays because because barangays have elected officials. What are you doing, bruh? Nothing. I'm just doing this live stream of some sort. I finally found your TikTok. And who the hell are you? By any chance? Because I really don't recognize the cow underscore Akuro. Because I don't know. Like, I'm not saying I don't remember who you are. I really don't know, though. I probably forgot. But anyways. Barangays have elected officials, so it is, a small start, a good start on how to, like, start your political career here in the Philippines. Good thing. Okay? Mudagan kag kapitan sa Dalipuga. Dili. No. Dili ko mudagan ng kapitan. She's asking if I would run for barangay captain, which is the chief executive of the barangay level, in the barangay of Dalipuga here in Iligan City, which is around a couple of barangays away from here. But I will say, I don't know if I'm going to vote in the barangay and Sangguniang Kabataan elections this year because I haven't registered. Naligo na ko. Anyways, all right, the reform. So there's one, consolidating the barangays, and then the second one is changing our electoral system. Like, we have to change how we vote. Because here in the Philippines, we use first past the post. Whoever you have to scrub. No. I've already done taking a bath. So maybe I shouldn't take a bath again. And also, what do I have to scrub? Like, I can take a bath later. But for now, what do I have to scrub? You can put it in the comments down below. Let's see. Right. The electoral. No, you have to do it. Sige kag may de sa imong uyab, di ka makaligo. Ha! Kabalo ka na ako'y uyab. Who the hell are you? You know I post my girlfriend on my socials every single day. You know where I live. Now who are you? Wala ko'y idea. Wala ko'y hanaw. Kinsa ka. It's getting creepy. It's getting scary. Kinsa ka. Kaya wala ra ba dyan ko kailanay mo hang cow_akuro. But that's not, I really don't want to focus too much on that cow_akuru individual. I'm doing my thing. I'm minding my own business. But we do have to change how we vote. Like, we currently use first past the post, so whoever gets the most votes wins, and we only vote for one individual. My reform, or my ideal reforms, would be implementing two new voting systems: ranked choice voting and single transferable vote. If you want to look more into that, just look up RCV and then STV. Those are the common names for how these systems, those are the common names of these systems that I'm going to talk about for a bit. So the first one, ranked choice voting, will be ranking all of the candidates, and then you count all of the first choices or first preferences, and then if no one gets a majority of the votes, the last person in those preferences will be eliminated, and then their second preferences will then go to the remaining contestants, and then so on, and then so on, and then so on, until someone reaches a majority of the votes, which is basically 50% plus one. That's the majority. So if there are 1,000 votes cast, the majority would be 501. But yeah. The second voting system that I would like to talk about is STV. The goat. Aha. Hello, Jake. Tain na. Comedy na. No way I found you, bro. Yes, hell yeah, bro. Kuya, huwag yan ang TikTok eh. Makuha na ba? Makitaan. Kaya sa 26, 41, 56, 71, 86, 101. Ginoo ko. Katulog sa dito, Jake, do. Ang galanta makag-live sa TikTok. Ginoo ko. But anyways, single transferable vote. Like, these are multi-winner. This is a multi-winner system. Multi-member system. RCV, ranked choice voting, will be implemented for single-member winners, like, say, the president, the governor, the mayor, and then the captain. So, for STV, for single transferable vote, you would say the same thing as you do in ranked choice voting. You number the preferred candidates from first to last, or from first to however many candidates there are required, since for STV you don't have to rank them all. And then those first choices will be counted, and then it will be determined by a quota. The quota would be the number of formal votes, the number of valid votes, divided by the number of seats contested plus one. So let me just look up. The Droop quota. Yeah. Okay, there it is. Here is the droop quota. If you really want to, come on. Out. Hey, focus, focus. It's not. What the hell is this? Come on. Nope, it's not. Okay, what the hell is this? 886. Oh, look, but it says here number of valid ballot papers divided by number of seats plus one. Plus one. I forgot about that. There it is. Come on, come on, come on, come on. There you go. That's the number of votes divided by number of seats contested plus one, and then there's another plus one at the end. That's the droop quota, or the quota needed to be elected in a multi-member legislature. Because, I mean, the only multi-member executive that I know is Switzerland's federal executive. It's not even directly elected. But anyways, those are my reforms for how you elect our executives, chief executives, and our legislators. There's also one more reform that I've thought about. It's the idea of implementing regional government. Because regions right now have virtually zero power. The only powers that the regions have are through their regional development councils. They are purely administrative so far, like at this point. But I really want to see regional government implemented here in the Philippines, because we have 18 regions, and those regions can change at any time. Like, they can be created, they can be abolished, those boundaries can be changed, and that is incredibly unstable. Like, I actually thought back then, like before I knew about this new thing, like once I knew, like when I knew the Negros Island region creation through Republic Act number 12,000 on the 13th of June in 2024, I thought that was the very first time that thing was created. But just yesterday, my girlfriend corrected me on that, saying that it was actually created in 2015 by by the late President Benigno Aquino, and then was abolished in 2017 by former President Rodrigo Duterte. So, you know, yeah. I really did not know about the fact that it was actually already created back then. Jake, ayun na si like do. 2K, ginoo ko. Sakto na. Hey. Sakto na do. Hey. Jake, sakto na. Jake. Jake. Sakto na, Jake. Jake. Jake, sakto na, Jake. Jake. Jake, sakto na. Oh, 2,300 likes na, oh. I'm unemployed, bro. So am I. So am I. What the hell? Ginoko. Bahala ka, Jake. Ay, ay, ay. Ay, ay, ay. Hold on, what is this? Nasawi ang isang ginang matapos saksakin ng kanyang kinakasama sa Poblacion Norte, Paracale, Camarines Norte, o Parasale, Camarines Norte noong Biyernes, March 27, 2026. Makikita sa CCTV footage na kuha sa lugar ang dalawa na tila nagtatalo bago sinaksak na lalaki ang biktima at agad na tumakas. Nahuli na kanina alas 10 ng umaga ang suspect at kasalukuyang nasa kustodiya ng Paracale, Parasale Police. Samantala nakausap ng GMA Integrated News si Police Major Jason Andres or Jason Andres. Hepe ng Parakale NPS. Ayon kay Andres, selos ang lumalabas ng dahilan ng pananaksak. Kakasuhan daw ng murder ng suspect. Wala pang pahayag ang mga kaanak ng biktima. Goodness me. I mean, I will give you a translation on that one. That came out of my Instagram feed, so, you know, very helpful. But anyways, I will translate it to our international audience out there, which is virtually zero. A teacher has passed away back in the 27th of March after she was stabbed to death by, I'm guessing, her boyfriend, because kinakasama is the word used, so someone you lived with. And apparently she was stabbed to death by that person on the 27th of March. It's seen in this CCTV footage uploaded by GMA Integrated News that the both of them were apparently having a fight before the male stabbed the victim and then escaped immediately. The victim, or not really the victim, the suspect was caught at 10 o'clock in the morning and is currently in the custody of the municipal police station. And then the news station, or the news organization, has already talked to the head of the municipal police station. Yeah, that's the translation of this. 3,900 likes. Jake, sakto na. Ginoko. Jake, sakto na. Grabe. Kapila na kasi like, Jake. Sakto na. Kabalong wellness break ron, Jake. Naunsa na bang okay. Jake, sakto na, Jake. 4,100 likes. Oh my goodness. If you didn't know, I have a girlfriend right now, and she lives in the city of Bacoor, which is located in Cavite, in the province of Cavite, in the region of Calabarzon. And it's the most populous region in the nation, and they also speak Filipino there. And I have now come to understand that she really speaks good Filipino. Daya abi na kog taga Iligan City to. Nope. Dili to taga Iligan. Nope. Dili to taga Iligan. Nope. Okay, about that taga Iligan City thing. I have come to realize that there are only 3 groups of women here in Iligan City. Those who already have boyfriends, those who are not interested at all, and those who are attracted to other people. So basically, taken, not interested, and LGBT. So yeah, it's very difficult for me to find someone here in Iligan City. Like, I've already known that for a while now, which is why I'm not looking for anyone here. Not even in MSU IIT. It's one of the best universities in the nation, and it's actually the best university here in Mindanao. Not even there. I'm not even looking for someone there because I know it's impossible. Like, absolutely impossible. It's a mammoth task. It's a Himalayan climb to find someone in Iligan City. At least for me. Like, it's notoriously difficult for me to find someone here in Iligan City. Like, I have tried for a while, but no, it's just really difficult for me to find someone here in Iligan City. So, which is why I'm not looking for someone who lives in Iligan City, because again, they either are already taken, not interested, or LGBT. Anyways, about my girlfriend. She lives in the city of Bacoor, in the province of Cavite, in the region of Calabarzon. And she speaks great Filipino. Her vocabulary is amazing. Her vocabulary is expansive, I should say. And I really want to improve my Filipino. Like, I don't need to improve my English because my college course is Bachelor of Arts in English Language Studies. So I'm already educated to enhance my English thinkings, my English work, my English knowledge. And one of the best ways I have found out about, one of the best ways I have seen myself improve my Filipino on is by watching the news. Like, watching Filipino national news. Like, take for example, this. Like, look at the very like, if I just read the description of this reel, like, the register, or like the form, or like the tone of the news here in this description is very formal. And it's what I really like about Filipino national news. And even Filipino songs. Like say Arthur Neri. Let's take Arthur Neri for example. He has this very amazing song called Binhi, Binhi, and the chorus is Kaya tahan na, sumandal ka, yeah, kaya tahan na, sumandal ka. I did not know what those two words meant, tahan and sumandal, and for a while I did not know what those two words meant. But when I looked it up, just I think it was a few months ago, tahan means like don't cry, like you should, I'm consoling you, tahan na, tahan. And then sumandal, or sumandal ka, is like lean on me, like rely on me. It's basically like Filipino slang, or really a different connotation, different in different contexts. Like, Filipino is very romantic. Like, the Filipino language in and of itself is really romantic. Like, come on, like, kaya tahan na, sumandal ka, hayaan mo na aking paglaruan, apoy na yung labi o para luman, ilang araw na nakahiga, tuluyan ng abang ako yung nilisan, kahit saglit pwede ba mahawakan. Come on, it's really good. It's amazing. Like, the Filipino language is, wow, it's really, really romantic. Okay, take Earl Agustin. By the way, Arthur Neri lives in Cagayan de Oro City. Earl Agustin lives in Osamis. Both of those places are in northern Mindanao, which is the region that I live in. But they have really amazing Filipino songs and Cebuano songs as well. So, but Dito Sakin by Earl Agustin. Amazing song. Siguro naman iyong napapansin kung paano tratuhin. Kung ako pa yan, di ka gaganunin at ika'y mamahalin na ng tama at yung madarama. Look at the likes, it's 6-7. Sheesh. Hell yeah, 6-7. 6-7. But anyways, siguro naman iyong napapansin kung paano tratuhin. Kung ako pa yan, hindi ka gaganunin at ika'y mamahalin na ng tama at yung madarama na ika'y mahalaga. Di ka oh my god. Excuse me. Di ka mahirap mahalin. Ikaw ang pangarap na ibigin. Dito ka na lang, sa'kin ka na lang, oh baby. Dito ka na lang, sa'kin ka na lang, oh baby. Di ka mahirap mahalin. Ikaw ang pangarap ibigin. Dito ka na lang, sa'kin ka na lang, oh baby. Dito ka na lang, sa'kin ka na lang, oh baby. Come on. Again, Filipino songs are amazing. Like, you really should listen. Like, you have to listen to Filipino songs. I don't care how old or how young that song is. I don't even care what Philippine language it is. It's just, like, if it's sung by a Filipino and it's not in English, that's an amazing song. Even if it comes from a foreigner, like Hey Joe Show, My Morena Girl, it's an amazing song. Yeah, My Morena Girl is a very, very good song. It's not sung by a Filipino, but it is sung in Cebuano, which, like, come on. I really like Arthur Neri's songs. Isa lang, yeah. Isa lang ang hinahanap ko. Hanap ko, ikaw raman, kung papalarin mapapasakin ba? Higa at danda hangiga ang katawan ng iyong mala. Mang di ka nag-iisa, halika na't di kailangang pilitin dahil para sa akin ika'y mahalaga. Meron ang puso, ngunit hindi mo nakikita ito. Kahit pa tayo'y nasa sulok, di ka pa rin magpapasuyo. Konti pilit pa ba ang kailangan? O sadyang di ako ang gusto? Konti silip naman. Hi, babe. Ay.
Nasaan na yung di-invite mo?
Wala eh, nag-live lang ako sa TikTok. Ano ginanap mo? Yan o. Huwag ka dyan mag... Oh, sige. Hanapin mo. Anong type? Ayun o, nandyan sa extension o. Nandyan sa extension. Ay charger ng laptop? Ambot. Murag wala dito, be. Ayay. Where was I? Konti silip naman sa aking nararamdaman. Is it? Am I? Konti pilit pa ba ang kailangan? O sadyang di ako ang gusto? Konti silip naman sa aking nararamdaman sa'yo. At dahan-dahang ihigam ka, tahuan ng iyong malaman, di ka nag-isa. Halika na't di kailangang pilitin, dahil para sa akin ika'y mahalaga. Ika'y mahalaga. There's actually also a lot of Filipino artists who have amazing songs. Like, take TJ Monterde with his song Kung Siya Man. Kay ihatag ko na ang tanan, ug ihatag ko pa ang tanan, apan. Kung siya man ang mapilian, wako'y mahimo ana, pero sakit lang yun kaayo. Kung siya man ang maswertehan, mo palayo na ko ninyo, o gihilak na lang sa tago, pero og iyakambiyaan, og iyang binuangan pag mahitabo. Wala na siya'y balikan. Come on. It's a really, really good song. It really is. Like, come on. Like, bruh. So many Filipino songs are absolute bangers. Like, come on. Most, if not all, Filipinos know how to sing. Like, I don't care how good you can sing. I don't care how bad either. But so long as you are of Filipino descent, have lived in the Philippines, or was born in the Philippines, or you're pure-blooded Filipino in any way, you can sing. Like, I don't mind how bad it is or what kind of song it is, but you can sing. Like, that's just a fact. That's just an absolute fact. If you are of Filipino descent, a Filipino on your own, or was born in the Philippines, or have lived in the Philippines for long enough, you can sing. But yeah. Okay, I think that ends my absolutely long rant. Not really rant, it's more of a tangent of some sort. Yep, I've been live streaming for an hour now, so that is it for today. I will see you in April. Goodbye.